What's poppin', everybody? SaberWolf94, and it is Team Magma time. Gonna see the power of Team Magma's Aggron. My opponent's gonna flip the coin, and let's hope to God. Okay, he got tails. I'm gonna play first. That's a good thing. We've got a bunch of Pokemon we're trying to evolve in this deck, so playing first is very important. Can help us out a lot. So I'm gonna open with Numble here. I mean, it's not the greatest thing, but it's actually pretty standard. I mean, all of the Pokemon we open with probably won't be good. You want this guy on the bench. You want Aaron maybe on the bench to. You need some time to set up as well. Only Zangoose is a good opening Pokemon, honestly, but it's okay. We aim to set up multiple of these Pokemon, so it's okay if I open up with this little Numble here. So I'm going to use Korrina and the Team Magma's Ball. This is pretty good. Like I've said, Korrina acts like a mini Brigitte. I can basically fetch us 2 Pokemon with the, if I use the Team Magma Ball like I searched for that. And we get a Fighting Energy too. So 2 Pokemon and a Fighting Energy. Not bad. Very, very good. So I'm going to play the 2 Arons down. And it'd be good if we get more Numbles too. But for now, I'm going to attach the Fighting Energy on the Aaron since I can't really use the double Team Magma Energy. And we're going to slowly set up. I've got the Rare Candy, I've got Aggro in hand, so at least we're going to get those guys out too. And with Tapu Lele, going to play that next turn. And it seems my opponent is playing a bunch of, opened up with Litten and has played a Cyndaquil down too with a Fire Energy. So Fire Starters kind of deck, I guess. I don't know, but it's a good thing. If my opponent was playing Darkrai in this expanded format, I've got no chance in hell. This deck wouldn't have any chance. But if they're playing something like this, then, you know, it's fair game. We should have a good shot of winning. So my opponent N, and I got a pretty good hand once again. We got another Team Magma Ball. This is very good early. Gonna use this to grab another Numble and another Fighting Energy, which we can use with Ultra Ball here, discard it and shit. Maybe I'll keep it though, I'm not sure. We shall see. Gonna play down the other Numble, and we're gonna evolve the Numble into Camerupt. I'm gonna attach the Fighting Energy actually. Might as well get that Aggron set up, maybe, so that I guess we don't rely too much on the double Magma Energy. Since you'd rather not miss an attachment per turn. Since we're not gonna attack anyway, we don't need to set up the discard pile this quickly. And I'm going to use Heavy Ball to grab Lairon too. Going to bring out the Aggron slower this way. And we shall use N. But first, I think what I'm going to do is going to use Switch. Bring out the unevolved, the Numble that hasn't evolved into Camerupt yet. So I guess just in case if my opponent attacks, it's gonna knock out the unevolved guy and we don't lose the Camerupt. So it's not the most ideal thing, but it's a pretty good thing to do just to be safe, just in case. And I've got the other Camerupt here too. Alright, bunch of rare candies, the Juniper, and my tool removal cards and shit. And I'm just gonna use the Startling Megaphone, might as well. Just move the Float Stone. Since he's not playing, he probably won't be playing things like Garbodor and shit to shut down my abilities. I don't really care that much about his tools. So let's just use the Megaphone here. If he ends me or some shit, I get to draw more cards and not redraw the card again. Maybe. So we're slowly setting up. You need a couple of turns to bring out the Aggrons, bring out a few Camerupts, and then set up your discard pile before you're ready to attack. And like I said, if the opponent is fucking you up while you're trying to set up, you probably won't have a good chance. But my opponent, it's going to evolve into the Quilava here. Has a bunch of Fire Energies on too, and plays the Shaymin EX. Going to draw a few cards. Let's see, what are you going to do? Rare Candy here as well. Wow, so the Incineroar comes out, and it seems it's not Incineroar GX, it's just the regular Incineroar, not even the one in Shining Legends, I think. There's a good Incineroar. This is kind of the first one, I think, the original one. And it's gonna play an N, so it was a good thing I used the Megaphone. I don't need that, I think. Or wait, no, he just used VS Seeker to grab the N. But we're going to evolve into the other Camerupt, and Aggron is going to come out as well. So I'm going to use Juniper here. We're going to lose a bunch of rare candies, but I suppose since I got into the first Aggron through Leiron, maybe we can afford to do that. And we got some more errands and the trainer's mail. Probably going to use that. Hopefully we get something good. And actually made kind of a misplay here. I benched the Aaron, and I probably shouldn't have benched it because I've got the Team Magma Grunt in hand, and we could have used that. I don't need, like, I have an Aggron and 2 Aarons on the bench already, so the fourth one maybe not that necessary. And we shall pass once again. Not much of a choice here. Let me see. We're still in the process of setting up. My opponent is setting up as well, but I'm fairly confident that, you know, my setup is going to be much better than his. Once I get the Camerupts and the Agrons going, I can get a one-hit knockouts on these Pokemon easily with 160 HP. And he's going to play the N once again. Going to shuffle my cards. Let's hope for better shit, because my stuff wasn't that great. And we get another Aggron in the rare candy. Okay, I'll take that. And a fighting energy. And we draw the double magma energy too. So basically what I want right now is, I guess, a float stone or some shit, just so that I can try and get the Camerupt out of the way and start attacking, because I am kind of ready, honestly. Since I've got Agrons ready, I've got 2 Camerupts at least. That should be good enough against these stage 2 Pokemon. They don't have that much HP. And I attach another fighting energy on the Aggron, so the Agrons are getting ready to go. One of them is already ready. Got the Team Magma energy too, so yeah, we can probably attack and not even use Camerupt, to be honest, in the first attack maybe. And I decided to grab the Zangoose with the Team Magma Ball, just in case. I guess if we draw the Team Magma Grunt, I'll be able to use that and discard Zangoose. We don't need that Pokemon. And my opponent, he promoted Typhlosion and removed the Camerupt out of the way. And that kind of sucks that it's dead, but at the same time, now I'm going to be able to retaliate. And this is indeed what I shall do. We're going to play the Tapu Lele GX down, just because I know I want to add the Team Magma Grunt and make that play where I discard the Zangoose and draw 4. Good classic stuff. Good classic stuff. Man, I have a story that I'm thinking about now, but it's for another time, with the Team Magma and Team Aqua cards from the EX. The original EX Team Magma, Team Aqua set. But anyway, we're going to draw our 4 cards here. Pretty cool. And I get the Scorched Earth. This is actually very nice. We're going to finally be able to discard fighting energy cards, set up the discard pile for the Camerupts. Good stuff. I'm going to use Burning Draft, grab the first one. Well, the only one. It's over there. And in conjunction with the double magma energy and the few fighting energies I've got around, it should be very easy to get a knockout. Just discarding 4. Pretty good. Got the float stone too, that can be handy. And rock stump. It is time for Typhlosion to die. So discard the double magma energy. Of course, you want to discard that since it's going to get discarded at the end of the turn anyway. So 4 energies and exactly 160 damage. What's up, bitch? And Typhlosion is dead already. Very nice. I mean, I can probably do this one more time without a double Team Magma energy, but next turn or the turn after that, if I don't use double magma energy, we'll need to get more Camerupts out. But I've got the computer search, so if I want to instantly grab a Team Magma energy, we can do that too. So my opponent is going to use the Field Blower, get rid of the Scorch Earth. That's actually too bad. He could have used it too if he wanted to, but we have energies in the discard pile now, and once you get a couple over there, it's not like you need to be putting them in the discard pile every turn. It's like with ray eels. If you get a few there, you can usually get the job done. Okay, so what are you going to do, my opponent? He doesn't really have much. These fire starting Pokemon aren't really that much of a threat. He decided to retreat into Shaman. That's actually fine by me. It's going to give me 2 prizes when I knock it out. Unfortunately, thanks to the resistance, we are going to have to ditch possibly 4 energies. Yeah, I was thinking if there was a way to only discard 3, but no matter how I look at it, we're going to have to discard 4 anyway. But I top deck the double Magma energy. Good stuff. Looks really cool as well. So we are going to be able to use that. I'm going to use VS Seeker too. Grab the Team Magma Grunt so I can make that play again. Draw 4 cards straight up. I mean, it's not like we're looking for anything specific now. I guess maybe more of the Team Magma energies. I got another Aggron here. We got the Numel and a camera, but there's no space. There's no space for me to play anybody down. And Rock Stomp. Yeah, I was thinking maybe if we can use like Boulder Storm, but it's not going to get the job anyway. So let's see. So 4 energies, 140 damage, and the Shaman is dead as well. 2 more prizes. So I'm looking decent. I mean, my opponent isn't playing anything that special, but it's still pretty good. You guys are seeing Team Magma's Aggron putting in work. And he's going to use Blacksmith, it seems. That dude is going to be ready. So I guess if you get 2 heads, I'm going to die. Let's see, Darkest Lariat. Just 100, not going to do the job. And all I have to do now is use computer search for another double Team Magma energy. Let's see. Let us see. It's probably going to scoop shortly. I think it's going to scoop right about now anyway. But I'm going to use Camera Up, Burning Draft, and the computer search. It's great. Going to instantly grab the Team Magma, double Team Magma energy here. I'm going to discard the Scorched Earth. Probably don't need that anymore. And the Float Stone, I guess. You probably don't need that either. Double Magma energy. Get that in hand. And I just have exactly 4 to get the knockout on this dude as well. Alright. So let's go ahead and Rock Stomp. The final move. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of the energies. And defeated both the Typhlosion and the Incineroar here. And I think my opponent's going to scoop right about now. But anyways, guys, so that's the first Team Magma game. I'll post 2 more. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe. Leave a like. Share this with your friends. SaberWolf94, this has been Team Magma. What's up?